Scale is important. Verizon has 144 million subscribers, and when you make investment like we did in 5G, scale is important to get a proper return on the investment. It helps you to invest even more and to deliver better services to your customers.
That's a truckload of subscribers.
Yeah.
One of the messages that came through early in the year from the big telco giants was that, look, we've done this huge investment around the 5G cycle, but unfortunately 5G is coming through at 4G prices. So ability to monetize is not what we thought it was. What are you seeing on 5G pricing in the States?
Well, it's interesting that, you know, for a long time prices went down. People were expecting prices on mobile services going down. Now I think we reach a stabilization. Already 12 months ago to 18 months ago, Verizon decided not to do the race to the bottom because otherwise we wouldn't be able to sustain the investments that are required to continue to deliver better services. So we have seen, I don't want to say an inversion of a trend, but certainly a stabilization of prices. And I think that will continue. And the more services we deliver and the more we can ask for better premium prices to our customers.
Why? I believe from day one, having been a student of the auctions of the various Gs 1, 2 and 3 in the United Kingdom, that actually having seen the problem that the operators have had monetizing that, I had zero faith that 5G would be monetized successfully, certainly in Europe as well, and that at the moment is the case from the operators. It's great for the content providers, it's great for the equipment suppliers supplying those operators, but do you see anything in Europe that actually is going to improve that situation?
I think it's important to continue to invest in infrastructure. I'll give you an example. In US, we have seen an enormous growth of fixed wireless access, which is the broadband on wireless. It's the fastest growing part of our business. Revenue went up like 50% year on year. And the entire growth of a broadband market in the US is driven by fixed wireless access.
And just going back to the original point that Karen was making there, is the operating environment, just explain to our viewers a bit about what the opportunities are because of the competitive environment and the regulators in the US compared with Europe.
I think you have a three-market player and you have a big number of subscribers, and there's a continuous opportunity to deliver better services to users, to consumers, and to businesses.
But having only three market players hasn't dented the competition and hasn't meant that the consumer's paying extraordinarily high prices, has it?
I think the price per unit is definitely higher in the US than it is in EMEA, but you get a lot more. And every time I come back to Europe, I see an increase in the digital divide between the performance of a service in the US and the performance of a network here. And again, fixed wireless access is a great example. Companies and consumers are using fixed wireless access because it's the best option of broadband solution. You can have 200, 300 megabit per second or a low latency on a connectivity that you can set up in a day. We have stores, pharmacies and branches just running on wireless. It is not possible in Europe given the quality of the service and the lack of investments.